Hi, everybody. Okay, so I'm gonna throw a little shade here, and I know I'm doing it. Okay. I was able to watch these episodes because I didn't watch mine R today. Woohoo! Okay, so I watched episodes 6585 to 6587. I'm going to watch 6588, but haven't yet. Okay, I'm glad I watched these in a row because it's clearly a story arc. Okay, story arc, another term for the book. Um, Whenever I say story arc, I mean that all the elements of whatever episodes I'm talking about here, if I say story arc, they're all connected, meaning one is connected to the next, connected to the next. Okay, so the big overarching storyline here is Steffi had a miscarriage. And the reason this is significant is because I guess back in the day, which would be the 80s and 90s, when I started watching soap operas, because I did watch them when I was younger than 17. But some of the storylines didn't really take because I was young. Okay, so the memories didn't attach. But if I see, which is weird because if I see a scene today, I'm like, I feel like I know it, and I kind of do, but I feel like it's through osmosis, and I don't know if I actually saw it or not. But anyway, okay. And back in the day, they used to talk about issues on soap operas, real issues. And one of them was miscarriage from time to time. So, okay, Steffi had a miscarriage because due to an accident she was in and she miscarried the baby. Okay, now she's married to Liam at this point, but we all know that Liam ends up with Hope. But as I've discussed in some videos before, there was a there was a time when Liam was a wishy-washy character or a waffler, as I like to call him, and he's not like that anymore. Thank you, God. But he was. It was like, no, I love Steffi. No, I love Hope. I love Steffi. I love Hope. Over and over and over again. Okay, so this was during the Steffi phase, and you're supposed to believe that she got pregnant, and they weren't trying to get pregnant at that time. She just got pregnant. Then she lost the baby, so they did the procedure they do after a miscarriage, and apparently there was a problem with the procedure that caused her to not have or possibly not be able to have any more children anymore, like ever again. Only in the medical profession, which the lady, I don't know her name, the actor's name, who played the doctor, Dr. Casberry or something like that, said, in the medical profession, we never say never. So if you say, well, what are the chances? They won't say never. Just putting it out there. Okay. So then, okay. So then it's kind of a cluster F because Katie is talking to her. And okay, so what happened is um, Steffi and Liam come over to Katie's house to see the baby because it's Liam's brother, the baby Will. Which, side note, um, the baby when it was a baby was played by Heather Tom's real son. She's talked about it. Okay, so you know, it was supposed to be brothers bonding thing. Okay, so then Katie says, well, are you sure it's not too soon for you after the miscarriage? And I'm like, oh, okay. And then she says, no, no, it's fine. We need to be around babies and stuff. I'm fine. So then Liam leaves, takes his brother with him to go see their dad, Bill, and takes the baby to his office. Okay, so then of course you got two stories because Liam is talking to Bill and Steffi's talking to Katie. Well, Katie is trying to say, you don't have to have a baby right away. Maybe take your time and stuff. And then as they're talking, Steffi, the way they directed it, you see her vision gets really blurry, and she doesn't have the focus like you do. It's like the kind of stuff that your body would do before you pass out, and then she passes out. So then, of course, Katie goes into like, I don't know, mode of like, oh God, we got to do something. So then she takes her to the hospital, and then that's when the doctor does all the tests and tells her what I told you. Okay, so then after that, she is trying to convince everybody she still wants kids, and she's not happy with the doctor that said she probably won't have them. So then she says, is there another procedure we could do to reverse whatever happened? And they said, yes, but the likelihood of success is very low. And I think that was the end of 6587, because you have to understand all these episodes are like 20 minutes flat. So you get a lot, but it's short. So it takes a while to get the whole story, and you're like, oh, okay. So I might have more info after I watch 6588, but as of now, that's where we are, because she hasn't broken it to Liam that she can't have kids anymore. And so he thinks that, well, oh, and then also, sorry, have to go back just like 30 seconds and say that in the conversation that Liam is having with Bill, he's trying to understand why his wife is so baby crazy or whatever. I don't know the right terminology, but she wants babies now, right? Okay. So Bill tries to explain to him that her hormone and her systems changed, and so she has maternal instincts or whatever now. And so he's like, but it's weird because it's all she thinks about. So my projection would be it's going to be a blow to both of them when they find out she can't have any more kids, supposedly. Although, for later, spoiler alert, she has another kid, Hayes, with Ben. So, but for right now, we're supposed to believe that that's the state she's in. Okay, bye everybody.